Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
I like your knees. They look nice.
I don't know. I might need to fix the camera. 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. It got knocked out of place a little bit. So for you folks who are watching, there's Brent. Now he's in the screen.
There we go.
I suppose that was adjusted to show your knees, to show that there wasn't any damage done with the gripper grabber
Yes.
last week.
Uh-huh.
A lot of conversation about that, and I said I went for the knees, and Brent got a little weirded out, but it didn't harm your knees.
You
That's
invaded
clear.
my space.
That's clear. Question for you, and
Okay.
I hate, first of all, I hope everybody out there had a great Easter. Yesterday's weather was fantastic for an
gorgeous.
Easter day, Easter Sunday, and I hope you got some time with family and friends and enjoyed the holiday weekend. Now, for some, there's still a day off. Many of the schools are still taking Monday off. Just a couple of schools having classes, but business as usual here on this Monday morning. So we're back to it here on the Breakfast Show. And I hate after coming off such a wonderful weekend to, stir up any problems or issues. I just don't want to do it. But I have to ask you a question, Brent, that kind of was bothering me over the weekend. I figured that you probably were not home most of the weekend because you were with the crows.
Yes, yeah, some of them yesterday. Yeah.
Roosting with the crows on
Yeah, I
Easter.
guess you could say that.
And I didn't, these days, you just don't walk over onto other people's property. It's not like it used to be where, as neighbors, you felt like, no problem. Now, in times past where I would go over and help you and mow your lawn, then nobody would really be suspect or suspicious. They would just figure, oh, that guy's mowing that person's lawn. But if you're over there doing other things, just walking around in the yard, there may be some neighbors that feel like there's some trespassing going on, some law breaking going on, and I just didn't want to do that on Easter.
Well, thanks.
I didn't want to intrude your area, and I figured you were probably with family because last week you said you was going to be spending some time with the family. So I had to wait until this morning, and I didn't sleep very good last night because I just was worried about asking you this question and then what would unfold from this question that I'm about to ask you.
I can't wait.
But I'm wondering, yesterday it was so nice. Did a little yard work, did a little cleanup, and I washed out my bird bath, Joan and I's bird bath, and made sure it was full of water for our feathered friends.
Sure.
And I know that your bird bath is shallow because we haven't installed the new one yet and did any of the refurbishing that we've been talking about in your yard. And the surveyor needs to finish up surveying your yard and getting, a plan for the bird bath and some of the other things we are thinking about putting in your yard.
What's this we? You're planning to put things in my yard.
Moving along
Yes,
forward
okay.
here. I just was going to go over and clean out your bird bath and make sure there was water for your feathered friends, but I hesitated to because of what I just explained.
Yes.
I'm thinking maybe even if it's an emergency situation, you're going to have to tell me if you've checked your bird bath, do you know there's water in it? Is there materials in there that would contaminate the water for our feathered friends? I would go, if you want me to, I could leave the breakfast show to you, and I could go put some water in your bird bath and check it out for you at no charge. Well,
Really?
there would be a
No
small
charge.
charge, just a travel charge from here to the house. But as far as a neighborly thing to do, I wouldn't charge you for doing that. But do you have your hose out yet?
No, I do not.
So, well, see there, then I'm going to have, because I'm going to have to, I have a pitcher that I sometimes fill the just top off the bird bath with if I don't clean it. I just put water in the pitcher and go out and put water in the bird bath. If I have to do that, since you don't have your hose out, then I'm going to have to, put water in the pitcher at my house and take it across to your place and put it in the bird bath. There would be a little surcharge for that.
Well, of course.
But if that's something you want me to do, just don't answer now. Just think about it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking about it.
Okay, just don't answer right now. And
am I thinking about it?
And remember that your mom's listening probably.
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, Mom. How you doing?
Mom, Marion, good morning.
Yeah, we had a great gathering with family this weekend, and Mom had a really good time with the family that gathered. A lot of people coming in.
I don't see the grabbers. Did she take those back? I hope.
I took them back.
Oh, good.
And put them where they belong in her.
Thank goodness.
In her space there, but
okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying.
What are you reading?
I'm reading a card from Arkansas Mom again. It says, "You are a special guy to all of us," and she's talking to yours truly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Thank you for being so good to Brent. You are a special guy to all of us. Gosh, I have this here, and whenever I need a little pick me up, I just grab the card and read those lines. Thanks, Mom. Appreciate it so much.
Yeah, thanks,
Such
Mom.
a wonderful person. And I'm going to help your son out today if he wants me to. Brent, I will help him if he so decides. The Prairie Pioneer Center today, what did I do with my pen? Oh, there it is. Baked spaghetti, California blend, and bread, sticks, and fruit. And I only have one school in my stack that's having classes today, and that's Ansley. And today they're having chicken fry, mashed potatoes, and veggies. Everybody else that's on my stack over here will be taking the day off, no classes. So I don't know what you have over there, good neighbor.
Let's see. Litchfield has something listed on the 6th of April, and they're showing cheeseburger macaroni at Litchfield today. And I believe that might be the only one on my list. Yes, that's all I have for school lunch menus.
Okay. Thank you, Brent.
Thank you, Dave.
I mean it. I'm going to open this envelope that Mark dropped off when he was here last week promoting the upcoming barbecue.
Oh, yeah, the 11th, right? At the fairgrounds?
The 11th. Oh, yeah. These are cool because this is also your People's Choice voting. So you get these little tokens. You get those to get in. Mm-hmm. And then after you eat that good barbecue, then you drop your favorite, the one you like most. They'll have a container, and you can put your little, well, it's a picture of a pig, because I'm assuming they're going to be eating some pig, some pork.
Yeah.
So remember, that's this weekend.
It is.
And later in the week, we'll be giving away, well, we'll wait a day or two, but we'll be giving away those tokens here on the breakfast show.
Wonderful. Am I eligible?
No, you're not.
Okay.
No,
thanks.
Sorry. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so tomorrow's the day the questions will be asked of one of the staff members. Now, I don't know if it's going to be yours truly again. I've been getting a little bit of riffraff out there in the public for some of my answers. Mostly the chips one has got me in some trouble.
Has it? Yeah.
But for those of you who are listening and or playing, Wednesday, 7:45, the Garden Center and Gateway Motors bringing you the Mind Match game. And it's been very popular. People are really chatting about it, and there's a lot of chatter and interest in it.
Good.
If you would like to play and you're not registered, you can go to Sandhills Express contest page, and you'll find you can enter there, and you can also read details on the game, and your name might be selected. And if it is, then you'll be playing on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. And the jackpot is what, $150?
Yes, let's get Jack in here. Jack,
yeah.
Would you come in here for a moment?
Let's get Jack in here to tell us how much the jackpot is worth.
Yeah, well, Jack, just stand near the mic there.
Just like you did in the ad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us what the jackpot's worth.
$150.
No. That's not the way you
how
did it in the
no.
ad. That's not the way the ad sounds.
Oh, you wanted the whole shebang.
Well, yeah, like you said in the
All
ad,
right,
the excitement.
Let's see. The Mind Match jackpot was not won this past Wednesday, so this Wednesday's jackpot is $150.
There you go. All right.
Thanks, Jack.
You're
Appreciate
welcome,
that. Yeah. Appreciate you coming in doing that live.
That's a nice prize.
Yeah.
$150. Yikes.
Yes. And the check will be written out to your name or whatever you want it written out to. So,
Yeah.
and that's coming up. Also, the coloring contest continues. We've got another one posted here. We want to paper the wall with the coloring contest sheets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Jeremy would like to see. That's a good one there.
That is really well done.
And Isabel has hers, and then we have the free art from Meadow, which is not part of the contest, but will be part of the wallpapering of the studio. You have till the 30th to drop those by the studio or to participating businesses.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere there's a sheet. I don't think I have it here right now, but I'll find that later in the show and read you all the different places where you can pick up and turn in your sheets by the 30th. You can also download those coloring sheets on the contest page as well so that you can participate. And this isn't just for kids. This is for all ages, and the adults will get some hundreds of dollars are going to be awarded in chamber bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And for the kids, some coloring sets and different things that they'll enjoy. So spring has sprung. Easter is behind us now. And I guess there's still some religious celebrations around Christmas. Christmas is kind of around Christmas, too. Easter is related to Christmas, but Easter activities will take place this week, post-Easter. And then we tear into the rest of spring. And, you know, the first quarter of the year is already over.
I know. Hard to believe.
That means we were thinking, well, we just started 2026 and we're quarter way through.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I don't have any information on it, but they are still having trouble with the toilet on the space capsule.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They didn't really give any details yesterday, but I did see an interview where they asked the head of the space program of the particular program on right now as to how the toilet is working, and he didn't come out and say it, but it sounds like they've had to use some backup plans.
Oh, my.
I hate to use the word backup,
Yeah.
but they do have alternatives for that situation. It's the first time they ever had one in a capsule, and so he said it's the first time, and we have some bugs to work out.
Sure.
So, and that's really what this flight is about.
Testing the toilet in space?
No.
Oh.
Testing the space vehicle out.
Oh, I see.
And today it's going to get as far away as man has ever been from the Earth, man and woman.
Uh-huh.
Because they're going to go on the dark side of the moon.
Ooh. You think they'll have Pink Floyd playing
That's what my wife
while they make
asked.
that journey?
Well, they won't be able to hear it between the two of them because once you go on the dark side of the moon, there's no communication. So they might play it for when they come around the corner and start shooting back to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Is there no cell service or anything up on the moon?
You know, if you think about it, that might be a nice place to be if your phone's driving you crazy.
Yes.
On the dark side of the moon. Get away from that smartphone. No, there's no communication.
Okay.
None at all. It goes blank. So that's going to be fun to follow this week.
Yes, it will be.
All right. If you let me know before the show's over if you want me to go get that bird bath in shape for you.
Yeah.
Poor little birds over on your side, probably a little dry.
Well, they know where to go.
Yeah, but there's territorial situations with birds. You know,
How so?
Well, they got their own space.
Oh, well.
It's kind of like neighbors, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like going in your yard when you weren't there, mostly because I afraid I would get arrested. But birds have little territories they kind of protect. If you watch your bird bath, once I get you watered up, you'll notice that the grackles will be moving in.
Oh, wonderful.
And they kind of take over things. And then
that's what you're hoping for, isn't it?
I'm hoping the grackles go to your place.
Yep, I'm going to say that's what really this is all about.
Yes, grackles are poison in my well. Here's Maggie Rose and Grace Potter with Poisons in My Well. I'm going to try to get the poison out of Brent's bird bath sometime today and get some of the dirt and grime out of it.
Now, dirt and grime maybe, but there's no poison.
Well, you ever,
in the
ever
bird
spray
bath.
any weeds or anything in your yard? Do you ever spray weeds? There could be residue. There could be residue in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Wouldn't you feel bad if you saw a little birdie out there having a big old drink and all of a sudden over you went?
Well, that would not be good. That's a good point.
So I think I can, for an extra charge, sterilize your bird bath for you.
Okay. All right.
You want to play the game?
Wow, more for me to think about. My goodness. See, now we're having a list. So am I going to get to choose what I have you do and don't do? Will that affect the cost of you going over to my house to check the bird bath?
I would prefer to do umbrella service, that everything would be under my umbrella.
I see.
So that you wouldn't have to make those decisions. And then I would just be able to do the complete job.
And then send the bill afterwards.
Yes. I can email it to you. Would you rather have it emailed or in the mail? I can text it to you as well. There's 3 different ways I can
Yeah.
Or you can automatically.
I was going to say, knowing you,
deposit
I'm
in my
surprised you
checking
just wouldn't hand deliver it.
Well, it's illegal to put it in your mailbox.
Well, yes.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to put stuff.
You can just lay it on my desk.
Okay. Or I'll email it to you.
Okay, that's fine too.
Let's play the game.
Let's do. Here we go. Hey, it's garden month. April is, and flowers are certainly part of an inviting garden. So we are describing flowers, and then you tell us what flower we are. Okay? So here's your question for today. I am usually yellow, but can be all shades from white to yellow and sometimes two-colored. I grow on the end of a stem from a bulb under the earth. I have 6 petals and a central bell. What flower am I? Am I a daffodil, a crocus, a snapdragon, or lavender? I'm usually yellow but can be all shades. I grow on the end of a stem from a bulb under the earth. I have 6 petals and a central bell. What flower am I? Daffodil, crocus, snapdragon, or lavender? If you know the answer, call us at 872-2801.
And our prize again?
Howdy's breakfast sandwich.
All right, 872-2801.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nebraska's favorite way to start the day on KCNI KBBN.
Get ready to unleash your creativity with the Spring Coloring Contest, happening now. With categories for kids through adults, everyone can join in the fun while enjoying the relaxing, stress-reducing benefits of coloring. Awesome prizes are up for grabs, including crayons, markers, coloring books, and even hundreds of dollars in chamber bucks. This year's contest is presented by Chapin's Interiors, RT Ace Hardware, Grocery Cart, and Grazer's Bar and Grill, where you can also pick up or drop off your coloring sheets. Return those masterpieces to our studios or a participating sponsor location by April 30th to be judged. We're on a mission to cover our studios in your artwork. So grab those colors and help us make it happen. Full details and coloring sheet downloads are also available on the SandhillsExpress.com contests page. Happy coloring from KCNI and KBBN.
At Nebraska State Bank, they don't just work here, they live here. You'll find them on the sidelines, helping at local charities and supporting hometown businesses right alongside you. For over 100 years, they've been rooted right here, helping families and businesses grow strong. And every decision made locally by people who know your name and your goals. Whether it's helping a student start saving or a neighbor open a small business, they're proud to invest in you and in our community. Nebraska State Bank and Trust, leading, serving, growing. Member FDIC.
Well, it is Monday. We didn't get a call. That's surprising me because there's a lot of flower people around here. But what is the correct answer?
We were describing the daffodil for you this morning.
Okay. Yeah, nothing like real flowers in the springtime.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm sorry, folks. I'm a little distracted. That thank you card, it's almost like people who are addicted to their cell phones. I look over there, and I see that thank you card, and I know what's in it. I know what Mom says down in Arkansas in the card, and I just want to pick it up and read it every time I look at it. So I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted there, but I'm not going to. Well, let's wait a minute. Let me see that. You two guys make my day every morning with the breakfast show. Thank you for being so good to Brent. You're a special guy to all of us. You are now the favorite adopted son. Yeah. It's hard not to pick that up and read it. Wow.
Wish I had a card to read from my mom.
Send her some flowers.
Yeah.
Mona, where do I begin?
Get right here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Well, now that you've had Easter and you've consumed that ham and all of the different things the Easter meal requires, it might be time to restock, and we have just the way to do that. Grocery Cart in Broken Bow is ready to help you restock your shelves. They realize food is an expense, and they try to do their very best to bring you specials, and with those specials, here's Brent Apperson.
All right, the new ad is out for the Grocery Cart, runs today through April the 12th. Grocery Cart in Broken Bow opens 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. every day. We'll start in the meat department, where 80% lean ground beef in the 10-pound tube is $4.48 a pound this week. Center cut boneless pork loins, $1.98 a pound. Sirloin tip steak, $7.98 a pound. Lean and tender pork cutlets are $2.98 a pound. 2.5-pound bag of Best Choice all-natural boneless skinless chicken breast fillets are $7.98. Fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in whole chicken fryers are $1.88 a pound. Other specials you'll find this week: Land of Frost Premium Mega Pack Lunch Meat, $6.48 for the package. The big package of Daly's Family Pack Sliced Bacon, $16.98. Ballpark Meat Franks are 2 for $6. Zatarain's Smoked Sausage, $3.98. Holton Frozen Smash Burgers in the box, $11.98 this week. Other specials that you'll find: Yoplait yogurts are on sale, 10 for $6. Pillsbury pizza or bread dough, $3.68. Tropicana orange juice bottles are on sale, 2 for $7. Sargento deli sliced cheese, 2 packages for $6. Bluebonnet margarine in the tub, $1.85. And Just Crack an Egg, get 2 for $4. Other specials this week: Red Baron pizza on sale for $3.98. Best Choice garlic bread or Texas toast, get 2 for $5. Best Choice frozen pancakes or waffles, 2 for $5. Let's see, Healthy Choice steamers are on sale, 2 for $6. And Flavor Pack frozen vegetables, get 2 packages for $3. Village Hearth honey wheat bread loaves are on sale for $3.38. Best Choice hamburger or hot dog buns are $1.98 for the package. Frito-Lay Cheetos on sale, 2 for $7. Same for Frito-Lay Ruffles, they're on sale, 2 for $7. Nabisco Oreo cookies, get the packages for $3.98 this week. Kraft barbecue sauce on sale, 4 for $5. Green Giant canned vegetables, 3 for $4. Idahoan instant mashed potatoes packages are 2 for $3. And Heinz Squeeze yellow mustard, get it for $1.98 this week at the Grocery Cart. In the produce section, red ripe strawberries, 1-pound packages, 2 for $5. Fresh mangoes, get 2 for $3. Juicy cantaloupes are on sale, $3.98 each. Also, Pink Lady apples, $1.18 a pound. Rainbow peppers are on sale, 3-count package, $3.98. Texas sweet onions, 98 cents a pound. Fresh zucchini squash, $1.18 a pound. And tomatoes on the vine on sale for $1.58 a pound. Other store-wide savings this week: General Mills Chex Mix Bugles or Gardetto's snacks are $2.98. General Mills cereals on sale for $2.98. Country Bob's all-purpose sauce bottles are on sale for $3.28. Best Choice cooking oil, 48-ounce bottle, $3.98. Act 2 microwave popcorn on sale for $2.98. Pace picante or salsa, $2.98 for the jar. Log Cabin syrup in the 24-ounce bottle, $3.48. Welch's grape jelly or jam jars are on sale for $3.18. Bisquick baking mix, $4.98. And Pringles Mega Stacks are on sale for $2.98. Some of the specials in the deli this week: Kretschmar mesquite smoked turkey, $8.98 a pound, and Kretschmar pepper jack cheese sliced to order on sale for $6.98 a pound. Those are just some of the specials you'll find this week at the Grocery Cart.
We'll take a look at news right after this.
I love the morning show.
Wake up with us. We sound way better than this. KCNI KBBN Radio.
AeroSeed is happy to announce that the agriculture seed previously purchased at the AeroSeed location is now available at Evans Feed Company in Broken Bow. Evans Feed will be the preferred seed dealer in Custer County, servicing all of your forage, alfalfa, and small grains. Give Evans Feed Company a call to service all of your farm and ranch seed previously purchased at the Arrow Seed facility. Call 1-800-830-2119 or stop by Evans Feed.
Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We are highly trained in whole body injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you into shape. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Israel says it's killed the leader of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard's undercover unit, the BBC's GR Gol.
He himself being killed, definitely that's a blow to the intelligence community inside Iranian regime.
President Trump set to speak on the Iran war at 1 p.m. Eastern. The Artemis II crew set to make history when it loops around the far side of the moon later today. Astronaut Victor Glover.
This is an opportunity for us to remember where we are, who we are, and that we are the same thing and that we got to get through this together.
CBS's Camila Montoya Galvez traveled to Minneapolis to speak with the family of Liam Conejo, the little boy who was taken into ICE custody with his father before a judge ordered their release.
The family currently is appealing the denial and termination of their asylum case, but if that fails, the family's lawyer tells me that they could very well be detained a second time and deported to their native country of Ecuador.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KSMB, a 37-year-old Hall County man has been sentenced to prison after entering no contest pleas in a sexual assault case. Shane Nichols originally faced 3 counts of first-degree sexual assault of a child and 1 count of terroristic threats. An arrest warrant affidavit says the juvenile victim reported the abuse began when she was in the 3rd grade and continued for years. The affidavit also alleges that Nichols threatened to kill the victim and her family if she told anyone. According to the Nebraska Judicial Branch case summary, the charges were later amended, and Nicholas entered no contest pleas to first degree of sexual assault. The remaining counts were dismissed. The case summary shows Nichols was sentenced to 40 to 50 years in prison on each count, with 464 days of credit for time served. The summary also indicates Nichols will be required to register as a sex offender. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In Sunday night's late NBA game at Golden State, Houston won its 6th in a row, 117-116, as Steph Curry missed the final shot. He did return to play, had 29 points off the bench. Curry had missed the previous 27 games with his knee injury. Dallas beat the Lakers 134-128, 45 points for Cooper Flagg. Orlando trailed at New Orleans by 10 with 10 minutes to go, but still beat the Pelicans 112-108. New Orleans has lost 8 straight. Oklahoma City handed Utah a 9th straight loss, 146-111, and at Cleveland, 38 points for Donovan Mitchell in a win over Indiana, 117-108. UCLA dominated the women's basketball championship game, whipping South Carolina 79-51. The men's final is Monday night. The NHL's late game went to St. Louis, 3-2 at Colorado. J.J. Spawn won the Texas Open by 1 stroke. Cardinals won at Detroit 5-3.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Cloudy skies expected today with daytime highs approaching 51. Easterly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Cloudy skies expected again tonight. Chance of snow. Lows level off around 24. Cloudy skies expected tomorrow. Chance for snow mixing with and changing to rain. Daytime highs approaching 58. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Whether you love them or can't stand them, surprises are a part of life. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn.
And I'm Tim McCaslin.
Your local Edward Jones financial advisors, and we can help you get ready for whatever life throws at you, even the welcome surprises. As your needs change, we can change what you need to do to help you end up where you want to be. And while there is never a good time to experience unexpected costs, we can work together to help you make them feel a little less unexpected. Call us at 308-872-6849 or visit edwardjones.com to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
7 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside with Jack and find out what it really feels like. Jack, what's it like out there?
It is absolutely gorgeous this morning. For only being 32 degrees, it feels absolutely great. Mostly sunny skies. Just got a few light and fluffy clouds in the area right now. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure at 30-35. Humidity 86%. No rain or snow in the last 24 hours with 24 hundredths of precipitation for the month. A high yesterday of 68 and an overnight low of 31.
All right, Jack, thank you very much. Question for you. Did you have a good Easter?
Yeah.
And did you spend some time with your family?
I did have a good Easter and spent some time with the family. A little bit exciting news for the Simpson family. My brother ended up proposing to his girlfriend. So,
well, that's fantastic.
Yep.
That's fantastic. And as I told you earlier, just because your brother jumped in the pool doesn't mean you have to go in the deep end.
Don't worry, I won't.
Okay, thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
That's nice.
That
Little
is nice,
Easter
yeah.
present. Yeah, very nice. Well, it's just, I know I play this song every once in a while, and, I try to mix it up a little bit, but I got to go to this one because it was so nice to have Easter and get together with family and friends and, maybe get together with family and friends and purposely ignore talking about current events because they're not very much fun to talk about. But we got to get back on it. We got to work together. Continue in the heart of the country and work together, see if we can get some things done. Let's see here. I wanted to bring this up to you because you're a sports guy and you like to talk sports. This is not necessarily, well, it is. It is. And this is interesting. I think you'll find this interesting.
Okay.
It's about baseball. Why so many Major League Baseball players suddenly are shorter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
Is there any answer?
wouldn't have even thought of that.
I didn't either, but when I finish the article here, I think you'll get it.
Okay.
So, what's causing so many Major League Baseball players to suddenly shrink? Out of 430 hitters on the opening day roster, 225 of them were shorter than they were last year.
Seriously?
Serious.
Okay.
Because they had to be measured to get the strike zone for the new automated ball strike system. So guys like the Phillies' Bryson Scott, who was 6'3" last year, he's just now 6 foot. And Cleveland's Bo Naylor told everyone he was 6'1". He's actually 5'9". And that's what made him shrink. They actually measured them because they have to get their height to move the box.
Oh, sure.
The strike box that they can use to,
for the ABS system.
and challenge a strike call when the time is right.
Oh, that's interesting.
So now they're not as big as they list themselves as, and you, as a sports guy, know that when you read the football rosters in high school, there's a lot of guys that are 200 pounds, but maybe they are, maybe they aren't.
Yeah, that's a
maybe
good point.
they're 6 foot, maybe they aren't.
Yeah.
So when you're in a sport, you want to be a little bigger, and so that's what happened. So a lot of guys, 225 of them on first day, were actually shorter than they were last year.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. True story on The Breakfast Show.
Remember the time you used to spend fighting weeds and bugs? Now you can spend that time elsewhere because aerial application is your best advantage against these problems. Let Aero Aviation take control.
When you need a helping hand to get the most from your land, Aero Aviation, let us take control.
For over 50 years, Aero Aviation has been serving the area. Contact Casey to schedule your aerial application this spring.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
Your big dreams deserve small town service, and that's what you'll get at Ansley Lumber and Supply. From new home builds to remodels, including quartz, granite, and cabinetry, their team works alongside of you every step of the way. Need ag supplies like fencing wire, posts, or tanks? They have them. And in a full line of quality Benjamin Moore paint and delivery, and you're set. Visit Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 or Saturdays, 8 to noon, and see the difference local makes at Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
Spring into style at Prairie Eye Care's Trunk Show, Tuesday, April 7th from 8 to 6. For one day only, take 30% off prescription eyewear and 20% off non-prescription sunglasses. This is a cash-only event. From 2 to 6, meet frame reps showcasing the latest looks from your favorite brands. And don't miss the giveaways. Enter to win a free set of lenses, Oakley frames for men, women, and kids, a Kendra Scott necklace, Nike merch, plus Longchamp and Columbia sunglasses. It's all happening April 7th at Prairie Eye Care.
Oh, geez. Oh man, my phone is vibrating in my pocket. Sorry, kind of, I got it on vibrate. So let me. I got to take this call.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
You want me to fill with something while you take the call?
Oh man.
I mean, if it's personal, I'm guessing you don't really want to.
How did he get my cell number? That's what I wonder.
Who?
Radiator Man.
Really? Oh, man.
How did he get my cell? I've never given him my cell number.
Let me guess, a song request?
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Let's get it over with. This goes out to Radiator Man. His favorite, Amy Whitehouse. Request from the Radiator Man, his favorite, Amy Winehouse. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll find something else to do. Stay tuned.
Dave and Brent.
You two guys.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Your friends at Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow are proud to offer the products and service you love having on your side for the best experience possible. Leader brand products on their shelves offer great value compared to national brand equivalents, while also meeting or exceeding FDA quality standards. You can also shop a great variety of gift items and greeting cards at Varney Pharmacy. With their knowledgeable staff ready and waiting to help, Varney Pharmacy, located in downtown Broken Bow.
Don't let a dry spell or a lackluster lawn get you down. Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair specializes in both revitalizing lawns and keeping them beautiful. Have them come to your home or business and worry about applying fertilizer with their 5-step program. Then sell the lawnmower and have them cruise by and take care of that too. To keep your lawn happy, ask about sprinkler repair and aeration. Licensed and insured, serving Custer County and beyond. 308-870-0348.
Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
In Nebraska, we know severe weather is part of life. Everything from strong winds, hail, fire, and even tornadoes. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We can't stop the weather, but we can help you prepare for it. Lori and I are here to make sure that things you've worked hard for are protected. Your home, your vehicles, your farm, your business. Every policy should be built to handle the unexpected. If it's been a while since you reviewed your coverage, now is a great time. One quick conversation could make all the difference after a storm. So before the next round of severe weather rolls across the plains, give us a call and make sure you're covered. 308-836-2201. Because when the skies turn dark, it's good to know Nebraska Owners Insurance is looking out for you.
823, Sargent Public Schools looking for a special person to fill a special position at their public schools. They're hiring a K through 12 music teacher starting this August. This is more than a job. It's an opportunity to grow a music program with strong support, dedicated funding, and a great community behind you. You'd be working with students of all grades. You would lead performances and make a real impact in and out of the classroom. A Nebraska teaching certificate with music endorsement is required, and this position includes a $5,000 signing bonus. Apply today by contacting the Sargent Public Schools, and you may wait until tomorrow because many of the schools are closed today for the Easter holiday, but if you have those talents, you have that certificate, a $5,000 signing bonus, and a position that will be very rewarding and help a lot of kids. You can find all the information on our Sandhills Express page under Community tab.
The Nebraska Department of Transportation has a great opportunity right now for a highway maintenance worker senior position to join their team in Broken Bow. At the NDOT, they reward their employees' hard work with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. They provide training and career development, advancement opportunities available, ample paid time off, work-life balance, and also offer a comprehensive benefits package that includes a matching retirement contribution. To apply, go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed, so go to that website. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
Told you earlier that we would kind of revisit the KCNI KBBN coloring contest, spring coloring contest, because we want you to know all the different places where you can pick up the coloring sheets for the different age categories. Chapin's Interiors and Decorating in Broken Bow, RTA's Hardware, the Grocery Cart, Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce Office, Sargent, Myrna, and Broken Bow Trotter Woe and Goes, Healing Hearts and Families, and the Iron Bow Tattoo Company. They all have the coloring sheets available. You can also download those sheets on Sandhills Express on the contest page, and you need to turn those back in by April 30th to these participating businesses or to the studios, and get yourself involved in a chance to win some chamber bucks, and for the kids, some coloring coloring materials and so forth, coloring kits. So all of that's going to be given away after the deadline on April 30th. I don't have any colors with me because I'm just dying to dive into this one. This one here is, I guess, maybe for a little bit younger than than I am. But you have different age categories, and this one looks fun to color, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Helicopter and it kind of has a radio theme to it, which is fun. But this is for ages 6 to 9, but still looks fun to color.
Yes.
You could color them and not turn them in, just enjoy them, but why not?
Absolutely, yeah. Got all the age groups covered.
The month of April is kind of a transition month for activities. After Easter, it slows down a little bit. There's some things coming up later on this month we want to tell you about that you might want to put on your calendar. On Saturday, April 18th, there's a free fishing clinic at the Sherman Reservoir, and you'll check in at 3:45 at the top of the hill east of the marina, and a workshop from 4 until 5:30. It's for kids ages 5 through 15, and they ask that parents and guardians please accompany the children. That's on Saturday, April 18th, a free fishing clinic at Sherman Reservoir. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Converse-Whiting, Director of Community Education at Gothenburg Health. Our team continues to be committed to supporting you through every stage of life. Well Ahead means providing advanced specialty services and everyday wellness. You're never alone in caring for yourself or the people you love. We're here to walk beside you, offering expert providers, modern services, and a commitment to complete wellness. Your health matters today, tomorrow, and for the years to come. Gothenburg Health. Well ahead.
Mind Match on The Breakfast Show, where it's not about being right, it's about thinking alike.
Holly played on Wednesday and didn't get enough matches. That means next Wednesday's Mind Match jackpot is $150.
Want in on the action? Sign up now on the contests page of sandhillsexpress.com and you could get the call to play. Mind Match, 7:45 Wednesday mornings, brought to you by Gateway Motors and the Garden Center of Broken Bow.
At BD, they're all about advancing the world of health. You may not see their name every day, but chances are their medical technology is helping patients and healthcare workers all around you. From safer devices to smarter solutions, they are committed to making healthcare better, safer, and easier. Because at BD, it's not just about technology, it's about people and helping everyone live healthier lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
And BD is one of our major sponsors of the coloring contest this spring, so thank you, BD, for that. Oh, boy. Oh,
well,
no.
Your phone again?
My pocket is vibrating
My
again.
goodness.
It's kind of tickling me. Oh, sorry. Let me look here. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Something bad? Hope not.
John Cox.
Oh, really?
From Sargent.
Let me guess, a song request from him.
Oh, boy. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. I guess since we're in the Easter mood, we should fulfill the requests out here. Mm-hmm. There it is. All right, John Cox. Thanks for your call. Appreciate the request. By request. Do you hear that guitar in there, that riff in there, and the kind of cool guitar riff in the middle of that song?
Uh-huh.
That's Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. David Bowie asked him to come in and play on this particular. Well, he actually was on the album in several different songs.
Uh-huh.
And then he wanted Stevie Ray to go on tour with him and be his guitarist. And he did for just a little while. Things were kind of developing for him at that time, and he broke away and just went on his own path. And it wasn't shortly thereafter that his songs started really taking hold. But that was Stevie Ray Vaughan and that requested song from Sargent.
Oh, wow.
China
All right.
Girl.
Okay. Boy, you're just making all kinds of people happy today, playing their requests.
That's what we try to do here on The Breakfast Show, is try to make people happy.
Uh-huh.
And we'll be right back, and we'll be back to make you happy out there. Hopefully, stay tuned.
Make us part of your morning routine.
Just really great music, and you guys are fun.
Wakes up with Dave and Brent on The Breakfast Show.
Do you have a laundry list of projects to do around your home? Refresh your space by completing the list of home improvement projects with the help of a HELOC from Burning Bank. If an updated look is not enough and you're ready to buy a new home, we can help with that too. Navigating a home purchase can be confusing, but it doesn't have to be. Let our friendly, experienced staff guide you to owning the home of your dreams. You can apply in person, online at burningbank.com, or give us a call at 308-872-2757 to get you started. Burning Bank, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 473773, member FDIC.
Is nagging back pain or neck stiffness holding you back? At Thompson Chiropractic, Dr. Riley Thompson provides personalized, evidence-based care right here in Broken Bow. No unnecessary procedures, just real results. They accept most major insurance plans and offer discounts for direct pay. Call 308-293-6340 today or schedule online anytime at thompsonchiropractic.com. Take the first step toward moving better, feeling better, and living better. Thompson Chiropractic, care that puts you first.
Spring is almost here. I'm getting that sudden urge to plant things.
Wow, it really is about that time.
We better make a trip to the garden center in Broken Bow. They have everything from soil to multiple bulk seeds like jade green beans and corn. Oh, and I can't forget the onion sets and seed potatoes.
And they have grow lights and heating pads so we could start our seedling inside and get a head start.
They even have some really cool yard art to make the yard look amazing.
Let's head on down to the garden center in Broken Bow and get growing.
Injuries happen. Staying injured doesn't have to. At Rise Rehab and Performance, the focus is on recovery, performance, and keeping you moving. With one-on-one care, customized PT plans, and performance-based programming, they help people of all activity levels come back stronger and move with confidence. From rehab to long-term performance and injury prevention, they help you rise above the pain and get back to what you love. Rise Rehab and Performance. Call 872-5800 to set up your appointment today.
It is coming up very, very soon, and we talked with the ladies about it last week. And the rummage sale is just around the corner for Jenny M. Elham. Bundle Day is Sunday, April 19th. From 1 until 5 at the Broken Bow Municipal Building. Monday continues as Bundle Day from 8 until 6 p.m. And then Tuesday, they start the sale, 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. at the Municipal Building. Wednesday, sale day, 8 until 7 p.m. And then on Thursday, the 23rd of April, a final sale day at the Municipal Building from 8 until 1 p.m. at the rummage sale. And oftentimes they would be very, very thankful and request that if you have some spare time and you want to help them with either loading the items into the municipal building or helping them load them up so they can take them to the Goodwill truck, they can always use some help that way.
Yes.
All right, right on time. Right on time on the Breakfast Show schedule here. It says right here, Custer County Economic Development. And the head of that development, Scotty Ross, is here.
Dave Burney.
No, that's not true. Good morning, young lady.
Good morning.
It's good to see you.
Yes. Did you have a happy Easter?
We did. How about you?
It was really good. Beautiful day.
Yeah, wasn't yesterday just a good day to sit out on the patio and
Soak
and
up some
enjoy and watch the
sunshine.
kids play outside. We had neighbors across the way who had company in with a whole bunch of kids, and we saw the adults out, I hope the kids aren't listening, but they were hiding the eggs. And then all the kids came out of the house, and it was so much fun just to kind of listen to the kids laughing and having a good time.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah. And Brent had a good time with his family yesterday and grandkids, and I hope everybody out there, if at the very least, got to talk on the phone to somebody if they couldn't make it back, and had a good Easter. So I'm glad you guys did.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like from now on, Brent should probably do the interview rather than me, because since I was honored to be the chairman of the group.
Interview Dave today.
No.
That would be entertaining.
Yeah, because I'm still learning a lot about what goes on, and maybe that's a good place to start, actually. There's so much more to what you guys are doing, you and Mackenzie are doing, and the board, executive, and the directors that are working together and doing that really doesn't get noticed until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And so
until it almost comes together 3 or 4 times, and then it gets renegotiated, and then it almost comes together.
Yeah.
Eventually it happens, though.
Yeah. You guys make it happen, and that's why it's fun to be a part of this group. And maybe a good time here to call out to people out there who have businesses who aren't part or members yet of the Custer County Economic Development. You can make it whatever you want it to be. You can make a financial investment and invest in this group, and do that. You can also do that, and of course attend the meetings and become a board member. It's wide open, really, isn't it?
It is. And when this organization was founded, our membership fees, we recognize, are no small chunk of change. $3,000 a year is a lot, and we recognize that. The reasoning behind that, when John Sennett, wrote these bylaws, was if you're putting that amount of money down, you're going to have something to say about it. And we want people to be involved in the organization. Do we have members who pay their $3,000 and say, we trust you guys, go forth and conquer? Yes, we do. We have members like that. But we're always looking for people who want to get involved in their communities. There's an organization I follow called Revitalize or Die, and they talk a lot about rural prosperity and what makes communities successful and not successful. They have a quote that they say, when somebody opens a business in a small town, half the people say they're stupid for trying, and half the people say, gosh, I hope they make it.
Right.
And, if you want your community to be successful, you have to be that person that shows up and supports your community businesses and organizations, volunteer organizations, whether it's Rotary, Lions Club, whatever that looks like. It takes people.
It takes people and a little bit of planning, and I know that you can help with that to a certain degree. We know that sometimes when people decide they're going to take the plunge and start their own business, there's an excitement factor there, because they're doing it because it's something they probably love or they want to give a try. And sometimes laying out a plan doesn't get done as carefully as it could be. So a business plan before you make that dive, are there enough potential customers, whatever the situation is, or how much is already being served out there? What are your financial plans? Do you have a lender that's going to work with you, and how much information are they going to need? That all comes into a business plan.
Yes, it does. And when you're looking for financial backing, of course, you've got to have skin in the game too. But when you walk in with all that stuff in hand, that business plan, those pro forma calculations of what your earnings should be over the next 5 years, what your market's going to be, do some market study. We can guide you towards those resources. And then if you walk into it with all that stuff in hand, you're so much more likely to be successful.
Yeah.
And there's a workshop coming up. There was one in Lexington already, and they're offering a free one in Ord this coming week. And I'm pulling up the details here because I don't want to mess it up. But it's a free workshop for people who want to start their own business. And gosh, it's taking.
Well, I
a
like
minute
the word
longer than-
free. That's a good
free
word.
is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's this next one's in Ord. We've already had one. Well, they've already had one in Lexington last week. So it's called Blueprint to Business. It's called Dream Plan Do. It's put on by the Ord Area Chamber of Commerce, and they partnered with the Nebraska Business Development Center. And so it's in Ord this Thursday, the 9th, from noon to 1 o'clock. And so check out our Facebook page if you want to find the QR code and get signed up for that. But if you've been thinking in the back of your mind, someday I'd like to start a business, or you want to start a side gig or something like that, this might be a really good place to start and just think about it and get around some people that can help you with some resources.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great idea. And the folks over in the Ord area, I think you would agree, have been very proactive with economic development over the years. I think I remember being years ago on the Planning Commission, and we actually had those folks in to kind of educate us a little bit on some things. So it'll be a good program.
And they have a director, Caleb Pollard, who's wonderful. Yeah. So he came over to some of the strategic planning sessions in Sargent too, and has been a great resource. But that's the great thing about economic development is there's no competition. A lot of people compare Broken Bow and Ord, and I just say what's good for them is good for us, and vice versa. And we all work together, but Ord has been very progressive over the years.
Yeah, I think sometimes we do forget, and we get reminded every once in a while here at the station, because we have Ord, similar size of community, and we do some trade here at the station with Gothenburg and Cozad, and we can learn a lot from one another and see successes in those communities that spark a little idea maybe that can happen here, and vice versa, right?
Yeah. When I worked at Bruning Bank, we had a lot of meetings down in Holdridge. We had another branch down there, and I always saw Holdridge as a little bit of a sister community to Broken Bow.
Right.
So I was constantly looking around like, well, if they can support a scooters, maybe we can support a scooters, or, the businesses that are thriving down in that area, because they're off the interstate, but yet they're kind of a larger community, a hub. They fall largely on the ag economy, but yet they have BD and some other large employers there. So very similar. And I don't think there's no reason not to study other communities that are very similar or mirror our own, and just discuss ways and brainstorm different ways to be successful.
Learn from one another for sure. The economic, I think sometimes in economic development, correct me, but sometimes you have to put the blinders on and look straight down the road to the future, because you have economic trends that are favorable and unfavorable for certain things. Right now, ag is certainly scratching their head as to what the tariffs are going to do and the cost of diesel is going to do, and fertilizer and all those sorts of things. And we know that will have a reciprocal effect on the economy. But usually, I think economic development through this organization is a future long-term look.
Yeah, that's the important part of strategic planning, is setting those larger goals for long-term aspirations. But yeah, we do have to be a little bit like a farmer.
Yeah.
Things don't look good, but we're going to
keep doing it.
Keep putting that fertilizer on and plant those seeds in the ground and pray for rain. We know the things that make a community successful. We study those a lot. We study a lot of data in economic development, and it's just kind of like the wellness center, rec center. You're talking about $10 million, and I catch myself doing it sometimes. Like, how are we going to pay for that? I don't know, but we got to figure it out, because otherwise our community, instead of keeping that upward trajectory, we've got to keep thinking towards growth.
Let's talk about that a little bit. I've only been to one meeting, so I don't know much about it, other than I saw some plans, and there's more plans in the works. And as you mentioned, that those numbers are a little bit scary, but this is a collaborative effort with city and other folks as well. It's going to take a team to make that happen, right?
It does, and it does take large players like the city of Broken Bow will be key, the hospital will be key, but a big part of it is we got to generate support from the entire community. We have to educate them on what the benefit of this would be for our community. And then if we go to write some grants for this project, they have to see that support. They have to see those financial commitments and that backing from our community, just like the school bond is a great example.
Right. The other things we talk about, and again, I've learned that patience is a virtue in economic development, because you've been working with housing very hard for a long time. There's been some real successes and continue to have things in the works. But housing is something you can talk about in about 10 different ways.
Mm-hmm.
From cost of a house to the taxes there's all sorts of things.
Yeah, there's a million different ways to approach it. And it's kind of like childcare. There's no right answer. I think, in my opinion, you just have to do something. You can't just sit back and say, I don't know what we're going to do. We've done a lot of things with housing in the last 10, 12 years. Mm-hmm. Were they all the right answer? No, but it was something. And now looking back, there's a lot of communities in our area that are like, wow, you guys are really doing a lot. So at the time, 2, 3, 5, 7 houses didn't feel like a lot, but it really does make an impact. Yeah. And we do need to keep thinking outside the box for different ways to go about it. But, ultimately, we just have to do something. And that's what we're doing. Sometimes it can be confusing for, the general public of why are they putting in streets and sidewalks for houses that aren't even built, but we've got, other areas of town that need addressed. And it goes back to we got to do something. Yes, there are other issues that need to be addressed, and it will make sense in the long term. But for people who aren't involved in our organization, it is hard to understand until it comes to fruition sometimes. But we are working. We're doing our best.
You are. I will attest to that.
And I want to encourage the citizens of all of our towns, go to some city council meetings and village council meetings. There's so many people that have never been to one, and they have things to say. And you know what? Those people are elected to represent you, and they need to hear your thoughts. And so please go to some of these meetings, especially if there's something that's bothering you. Or if you want to encourage them for something, if you're proud of something in your community, or even if you just have a fun idea for something that would be good. Mm-hmm. Those meetings are open, and it's important for members of communities, not just Broken Bow, but all the village boards to get involved. And so anyways, that's my soapbox
well
for today.
Said, because been around long enough to see this happen over and over again, Scotty, and a lot of times people don't get involved in a project or something that's coming up until it's being debated at the end.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, you fill up a supervisor room or a city council room when there's something that popped up that people go, well, we do or we don't want that, but there's a whole process there, and if you go to the meetings ahead of time, you can put your word in as you go,
right,
and not be one of those surprised, upset citizens.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it many times. You and I attended a planning commission meeting a while back, and then the supervisors voted on the recommendations of the planning commission. That's also another source of what's going on, and finding out what's being looked at, what's being planned, and what will happen. And the last supervisor meeting, there's some good things come out of that.
Yes, very good. Yeah. Got the gravel pit will be reopened, and a few other kind of exciting things coming for Custer County, progressive things in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and there's an election coming up too. So I think it's important for us to go and see what these representatives do discuss on our behalf. They are on our behalf.
Yeah.
But they're running things, and sometimes it's impressive to hear some of the conversations too. But yeah, get involved.
We try to, as a media, to cover those and bring you the details of those meetings, but that's sometimes a difficult task because the conversations get a little deep and long, or they're too short to get too much information out of, so it varies. So you're right. If you really want to know, attend the meetings.
Yeah, the Planning Commission one was very interesting. There was a lot of conversation there about issues all across the county that, if you don't go to a meeting like that, you're not really aware of them.
No, until they pop up.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Brent, we've been visiting because we have a common ground here. Is there a question or two that you have?
Yeah, I'll pose a question.
All right.
I don't know. I hope it's fair and you can answer it best you can. When we think of people who are wanting to move to a rural community, I'm sure there's things that they are looking for. Obviously, housing, I assume, comes up. School probably comes up. Childcare comes up. Some of the things that we immediately think about. Are there things that come up that you have discovered that are beyond those obvious things that we think about that maybe have surprised you, that economic development kind of tries to look at and provide those things?
Yeah, a buzzword right now is livability. So it was a big thing that came up in our strategic planning survey. That goes along with the wellness center, the rec center, indoor recreation for somebody to take their kids and kick them loose, let them run around in the gym or whatever that looks like. But also like walking paths and, youth sports organizations. Like we need some sort of consistency there, types of things that people, when they're moving to town with young ones or a young family that hasn't started yet or something like that, livability is kind of a big buzzword right now, on top of the housing and childcare, which is always, the first two things that people need to get established in an area. I was going to have on today our new Ag Society manager for the fairgrounds out there, but he had a family issue come up, so I'll bring him the next time.
Okay.
But I always like to hear from people. There's a statewide campaign called The Good Life is Calling, and so people who move here from out of state, we really like to hear their story of what attracted them to Nebraska and Custer County. And I think Clay and his wife Kian are going to be a good story for that.
We'll look forward to that.
Yeah.
Of course, with that would be tax structures and all sorts of things that invite people into the state or keep them out of the state. And that's another whole issue.
Oh, yes. My husband's family is from South Dakota where, there's very little taxation. And so when we go back for brandings and different things, the neighbors are all like, you must like paying taxes. But, we kind of like the way of life we have down here. It's quite a bit nicer than the boarded up windows and kind of chintzy looking things that we see when we come up north. So it goes to such a livability cause.
There's livability. Yeah.
It's very charming. And I notice that anytime I leave this state. We drove through Wichita, Kansas, and I see so many things. I'm not going to get into it, but so many things that I'm like, oh my gosh.
Not positive.
No.
Yeah.
And there's areas. I enjoy visiting Kansas and Oklahoma too. That's where I went to college. But to be back here as an adult and live in Nebraska is such a beautifully maintained, and people are so passionate about keeping things nice and being nice. The people are so friendly that when I go back there, I'm like, wow, I didn't realize this was so run down. I didn't realize there were so many, homeless communities under bridges and random things like that we just don't have here. Yeah. We just don't have it in Nebraska.
Okay. Gosh, we're just about out of time. Anything else that you wanted to highlight today that we didn't talk about?
So state level resources are, kind of jumbling around right now, different funding sources, but I'd like to point out that if you have a project or an organization, there's still local resources. So the tourism grant deadline is approaching for the spring grant deadline, end of April, and then also the Custer County Foundation grant deadline is the same time. So if you have an idea or a project that you think may qualify and you want to visit with me, or I can get you in touch with Riley or somebody on the tourism board, we're also a resource for those local grants too. So.
All right. Scotty Ross, our guest this morning. Thanks for coming in.
You.
Appreciate it. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the news.
In Nebraska, honesty and integrity matter. These are the values local broadcasters live by. When others try to divide and mislead, you need a source you can trust that knows your hometown. Nebraska broadcasters aren't just the voices on your radio and faces on your screen. We're your neighbors, focused on improving the communities we call home, providing verified information you can trust. KCNI, KBBN, and the Nebraska Broadcasters Association, serving our community, committed to truth.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Iranian officials turning their noses up at a new peace proposal from Pakistan today. CBS's Elizabeth Palmer's in Tel Aviv.
The Foreign Ministry spokesman poured cold water on the idea, saying a ceasefire creates a pause to strengthen forces for what he called new crimes.
The Artemis II crew getting closer to making history. Commander Reed Wiseman.
We were catching glimpses of the far side, the side that you can never see from Earth. It just looked different out the window, and that is wild.
They're set to go deeper into space than any other humans ever have when they loop around later today. Savannah Guthrie returned to her job at the Today Show more than 2 months after her mother was kidnapped.
It is good to be home.
Yes, it is good to have you back at home.
Well, here we go, ready or not.
Yeah.
Let's do the news.
Yes, so good to have you back.
Her co-anchor Craig Melvin there to welcome her. The two wore yellow in a nod to joy and optimism. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
In Sunday night's late NBA game at Golden State, Houston won its 6th in a row, 117-116, as Steph Curry missed the final shot. He did return to play, had 29 points off the bench. Curry had missed the previous 27 games with his knee injury. Dallas beat the Lakers 134-128, 45 points for Cooper Flagg. Orlando trailed at New Orleans by 10 with 10 minutes to go, but still beat the Pelicans 112-108. New Orleans has lost 8 straight. Oklahoma City handed Utah a 9th straight loss, 146-111, and at Cleveland, 38 points for Donovan Mitchell in a win over Indiana, 117-108. UCLA dominated the women's basketball championship game, whipping South Carolina 79-51. The men's final is Monday night. The NHL's late game went to St. Louis, 3-2 at Colorado. J.J. Spawn won the Texas Open by 1 stroke. Cardinals won at Detroit 5-3.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Cloudy skies expected today with daytime highs approaching 51. Easterly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Cloudy skies expected again tonight. Chance of snow. Lows level off around 24. Cloudy skies expected tomorrow. Chance for snow mixing with and changing to rain. Daytime highs approaching 58. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Power Solutions of Broken Bow is proud to be your local Vermeer dealer, offering the strongest equipment and parts out there. They are also your one-stop diesel shop, fixing major breakdowns to simple repairs. 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2, Power Solutions, your local Vermeer dealer.
I'm Martin Schindler, your Nebraska Constellation representative in the Choice Gas program. We're proud to support the future leaders of Nebraska by contributing a portion of our proceeds to FFA and 4-H programs across the state.
Being a farmer, we wear a lot of hats. We have to be able to communicate with other people. We have to know what's going on out in our fields with plant health. That all goes back to my 4-H and FFA experience. It helped prepare me as I went into college and then entered into my career. It really is a privilege to be able to volunteer to judge or to help out. It reminds me of where my roots are, how I've gotten to where I am. If you really do believe in developing the next generation, these are programs that are developing our leaders for our community and our state.
Choice gas selection has begun. Call 877-274-5710 by April 22nd to make your choice. Constellation is proud to support Nebraska 4-H and FFA.
It's about 4 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. Again, thanks to Scotty Ross for coming in. She is the executive officer of the Custer County Economic Development Corporation, and always have a good conversation about things that are happening all the time that we just don't think about until we are reminded of them. So that's why she comes in. Brent, what about track this week? What's going on?
Track is underway. Boys golf is underway. And I think that when you look at those things, everybody's looking at the weather forecast to see what it's going to do during the course of the week. South Loop is scheduled to host its annual track and field meet this Friday on the 10th of April. And we always try to go over there and do live reports from it, because so many of our area teams compete in it. So we're planning to do that on Friday with hourly updates starting in the 11 o'clock hour on Friday. Broken Bow will be hosting their annual home invite on Friday, April 10th as well. So a lot of things going on in the track field, and boys golf underway and going strong this week yet as well.
All right, very good. Very good. I'm going to be leaving here shortly. I've got to run into town and take care of some neighborhood business in just a little bit, something we discussed earlier.
Okay.
Is there anybody at your place right now? Am I okay to? I wanted to do an inspection on the bird bath situation there for our feathered friends, and do some other maintenance while I'm there. That will be, chargeable or not chargeable. I don't know until I get into it.
Okay.
So I'll be leaving.
I thought you were going to give me opportunity to think about this as to whether or not I wanted you to go over there at all.
Well,
I don't think I've given that answer yet.
There's a saying that I really like that comes into play here.
Yes.
If you want to kill a snake, don't form a committee and have a meeting. Kill the snake.
Oh.
So I'm not wanting to go through all the processes here. I want to just drop by your house, check out your bird bath, see if it's contaminated, and see if I can put some water in there for your little birded.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that I know the birds would appreciate that, but
right.
I'm capable. I could put water in it myself later in the day.
I do need to ask permission, since you don't have your hoses out, and I have my plastic water pitcher.
Mm-hmm. Don't trip walking across the street.
I'll try not to do that.
Spill the pitcher.
Well, that's what I want to ask you. I know you have a faucet on the side of your house. I know that from mowing. Can I just put water in my pitcher from your faucet so I don't have to walk from my house to your house and spill it in the street?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you're not upset that you really didn't have any say-so in this?
No. I'm getting really used to not having a say-so in these types of conversations.
Well, just think of me as the government.
Okay.
And the government sometimes has eminent domain. And that's what I have here.
That's a big word.
Yeah. So I'll be doing some eminent domain at your place this morning.
All right.
And I'll just be putting a little water in your bird bath, kind of doing some measurements just to find out where I can place some bird feeders for you. And I was thinking the other day about yesterday, actually, maybe not hanging a bird feeder from your pine trees, because I'm afraid if they continue to spread dust over the neighborhood, they may be eradicated, and then we wouldn't have any place for the bird feeders to hang from. So I'm going to. I got a leftover stake that I can put in your yard. with a hook on it for bird feeders. And I could do that for you with your approval. But I got to get a permit for that. So let me know on that.
Tell you what, why don't you just put together some blueprints and specs, and I'll take a look at them and see if this is something I want to pursue.
Well, now think about this. That you just made the request for blueprints and specs, and a lot of times the actual blueprints, especially the new 3D images, can be rather expensive by an engineering company. And that would be on you. That would be a charge.
No, that'd be
to
your
you.
cost. You're the one that's building all of this.
You just asked for them.
Well, I know. Well, you'd have to put that in the cost of the presentation, and then I would give you a yes or no.
Oh, well, I'm not making a bid here.
Oh.
I'm just the propellant here of progress.
Oh, progress. That's what this is. Okay.
So I'm out of here.
Oh, okay.
You have something left to read? You have a...
Yeah, we do. One thing I did want to give a shout out to a name and a person that many will recognize, was a teacher and coach here, Dan McLaughlin.
Yes.
Over the weekend, it was announced that Dan will be inducted into the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame. So congratulations to him. Of course, he led Broken Bow to a football state championship in 1987, coached boys basketball to the state tournament, I think a couple of semifinal appearances, if I remember correctly. But a great honor for him. I believe the only coach in state history to lead 3 different football programs to a state championship.
Wow.
So congratulations to him on that wonderful honor. Ansley Public Schools is now hiring 2 food service positions and a custodian, accepting applications now for food service manager and head cook, and also looking for an assistant cook as well. Come join a supportive school environment, preparing and serving meals for students and staff. Starting date would be negotiable. They also have a custodian position available with a start date of June 1st. All of these positions offer competitive pay with a compensation package and a year-round schedule. For more information, you can contact Superintendent Kim Jonas at 308-935-1121. You can also email her at kjonas@ansleyps.org. And this information can be found in full on sandhillsexpress.com. Just go to the employment page.
Thank you, Brent. Good neighbor, good friend, good co-host, and son of one of my favorite moms.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Up with the sun, gone with the wind. She always said I was lazy.
who are going down the alley going to pick up our trash, which I hope we leave in good shape for them, Brent.
Yes. Hey, by the way, if you're near my house and they're picking up trash, if they pick mine up, could you take the empty trash can and set it inside the garage for me?
Well, of course.
Oh, thank you. What a nice neighbor.
I can include that in your.
Now, don't do that. Don't do that unless it's emptied out, though. Okay, don't put it back in my garage with trash still in it.
Oh, okay.
Just wanted to clarify.
I'm in my house right now. I think Joan left the radio on, so I'm hearing a little echo there. She likes to listen to the breakfast show.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is good.
Hi, Joan, if you're there. Brent says hi.
She's actually covering court for us this morning.
Oh.
I'm going to have to chew her out, though.
Uh-oh.
She
Why?
left the bathroom. Well, she left the bathroom light on.
Oh, boy. Well, that'll raise your electric bill this month.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Jeez. Frugal is good. All right, now, Brent, I don't know what you have there, but I've got to get the pitcher out. I'm going to get that out right now. As you can hear, I'm getting that out.
Yikes. Are you okay?
Put water in it. Yeah. I'm going to also put on an extra coat. It's cold out.
Yeah, a little chilly, huh? What's 37 here at our studios, so yeah, a little chilly.
I would say to the touch, to the skin, it's much colder than that.
Oh.
Because of the wind, and I'm going to be dealing with water. So now that I mentioned water, I have to go to the restroom.
Okay, you want me to take a break?
Yeah. I'm gonna go use the restroom and put a coat on.
Okay.
And I'll try to remember not to leave the light on like Joan did. That costs a lot of money. So, yeah, if you'll give me a little restroom break, I'll be ready to go in just a couple minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, I have